Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
Arsenal is going to sign Kepa from Chelsea for £5 million. Obviously, they are buying him for that number 2 because
backup
goalkeeper, because the Arsenal backup goalkeeper is going to leave after his loan expired in this summer. So they are going to buy Kepa from Chelsea for £5 million. Good deal for Arsenal, yes or no?
No.
Yes or no? For second keeper or no? Before first keeper?
Second keeper, yes. Why can't they get Keller? What do we mean?
Do I have to say waiting in my mind?
Say something.
Waiting do market.
Find an experienced 30-year-old goalkeeper.
Now only West London. Wait, calm down.
Premier League
now only West.
Yes.
Now only and La Liga experience too. Because he went to Real Madrid and he did
for Bournemouth and he played as a number 1 and he did well.
See, I beg Noves. Waiting do the other side of the market. Now only for that West London night market day. Because look at Arteta since he took over Arsenal. He's been, whenever he goes for a shopping spree, he wants a very important player. If they go London, the other team for London go pick player.
He's been buying from
Kai Havertz, Chelsea, Jorginho, and all these players no quality enough to start normally. Now even they learn the lesson. Even the recent addition, Sterling, he no play at all. So as the market big rich, because now you say, okay, since he's looking for Gyökeres and Sesko and those ones are not coming now, let me go and try for striker, and he will go for the Nkunku.
What I'm saying is that
why will he always go to London?
Why are you wishing Arsenal down for?
No, I'm not wishing them down for. But now waiting.
Why are you wishing them Nkunku?
No, now wait, see.
No, this is wickedness.
Now where compass the points go, I did drag matter go because. Compass the points go the last 5 years.
He's not going to buy Nkunku. Let's leave that one.
No, but I said maybe. What if?
You're not going to buy Nkunku.
The last 5 years. The last 5 years, you've been going to the market to get players.
I think,
and at the end of the day, you get one from Chelsea. Why are you going to Chelsea to get players?
Arsenal need a second goalkeeper.
Go to the other places in the world. There are other goalkeepers that are better in the world.
You find
Keller was available for
Johan Garcia.
The problem, they need a second keeper.
18 million.
Johan Garcia can be a second keeper. Since you want to buy Spanish,
can be a second goalkeeper too.
Since you want to be,
18 million. What are we talking about?
Keller is leaving Liverpool because he needs first team football.
It's expensive. You cannot buy a second goalkeeper for 18
Bro,
million. It's expensive.
Now, you are chasing multiple titles on multiple fronts.
You know that.
Do you know that even this Kepa now, where would they say that they won't buy like 5 million? Do you know that it can be a liability? Because me, I know if he's taking
play and shot from 30 years out.
Well, for me,
well,
for me, it's better than the second Neto that left.
Nobody is saying it's not better than Neto, but we need an upgrade.
No. Did you see Neto's previous season before he joined Arsenal and started to stay on the bench?
I don't not even trust him.
At least go and bring Ramsdale back.
I'm going to bring Ramsdale back. I think probably Kepa decided to reduce his wages and play at number 2.
Godwin, look at it now. Arsenal are playing the Champions League.
Thank
the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Premier League.
Thank you.
Now let's say you split the Premier League 30-70. You get that's why what's it called? Sanchez played 32 games. There were 38 games in the Premier League, and Sanchez played 32. Jorgensen played the remaining 8. Now you split it anyhow. You want to either 15-85 or 30-70. This person plays 30% of the Premier League games and the FA Cup games or the cup runs. Why this first choice goalkeeper plays the remaining 70% of the Premier League games and the Champions League games. You split it that way. Nobody will be.
Are these people saying that Kepa is not even worthy to be a second goalkeeper?
I'm not saying it's not good enough.
What I'm saying is, if you look at the downward trend in his career path, now you will know that he's not good enough to be in Arsenal's bench. In short, in Arsenal's reserves.
Well, I think
I would have gone for a younger goalkeeper and a better quality.
Well,
let's see. There are goalkeepers. Since Arteta wants to turn Arsenal to Spain national team, just like what Nuno did at Portugal. Go for a goalkeeper in Spain or a goalkeeper in the French Ligue 1. That will be easily integrated into the team. There's a Johan Garcia that has been available in the market for.
Johan Garcia was signed for Barcelona. They have agreed to sign for Barcelona, so it's not.
If you had gone for him earlier, tell me say go look back. Barcelona now will take at least 3 months to register.
I think the problem.
You come to Arsenal, you start playing immediately.
That's the problem. Johan Garcia will not come and sit on the last season. He might.
Even in back away they go.
They go. Now bench in the go sit down.
Third bench because that's taking. They never know whether that's saying they come out. That's why they see the.
Chesney
still
still
dey.
I think
the other guy wey be third goalkeeper to
He
still dey,
dey.
so they go fight for place.
I think the whole thing about this Kepa matter to Arsenal is because Arsenal is buying him for cheap.
See,
I disagree
prefer,
with you. I disagree
for me as a
with you,
goalkeeper,
Godwin.
I'll prefer to go and play as a second goalkeeper in a club that I know needs a second goalkeeper and compete for my first place spot than to go to a club that has 3 already. I'll now start competing with the 3 to know if I will be number 3 or number 4. Because
I think
Garcia cannot come in and be number 2.
The only reason why Arteta is going for Kepa is because he has had that conversation and he has agreed to be 2. Why Raya is number 1.
That's exactly that. He has agreed.
So
to
he's
be,
not coming to come and fight for
That's the
that
point.
position.
Why I have agreed to be 2 is because I need a club to run away from Chelsea. I can still come in and fight.
No, you have to still fight, but doesn't mean that they will tell you initially. Some of these people you are mentioning.
Godwin, do you
want to be
remember?
number
Do you
1.
remember the year that what's his name now? Was it Shea Given or who now sat on the Newcastle bench for the better part of 18 months and didn't play one game? Didn't play because of Tim Krul. When Tim Krul got that injury and they brought him, he considered a goal from the halfway line. This is what I'm saying. Arsenal do not need a goalkeeper that will come and sit on that bench. You need a goalkeeper that will take Carabao Cup, FA Cup out of Raya.
And 30%
Out of
of the
Raya.
Premier League games.
If you don't win Premier League, now 5 games remain. You give them those 5 games. That's what me
Not
I'm
even that
saying.
one safe. You have a game on Saturday and you're playing on Wednesday night.
The point
Definitely,
is
you're
that
playing Champions League on Wednesday night and you have a Premier League on
You
Sunday.
give the guy that
First
game.
team goalkeeper will play on Wednesday night. Saturday,
That one.
we know that this thing does not work.
Mm,
Raya
you
will
see?
play Premier League and Champions League permanently, except
like I said, 70% of the Premier League games.
The how it
And
works.
30%.
See how it works. See how it works.
I'm telling you how it has worked in other
Yeah,
clubs.
other
Even I
clubs.
want to use West Ham as example.
No,
Say,
leave West Ham
I don't want to go.
leave West
See,
Ham.
I don't want to go far back.
Let's go to big clubs that have coach. If Van der Sar is available, Van der Sar plays Premier League and Champions League. No question about it.
Now,
if
like,
Peter
yes.
Cech is available, he plays Premier. That's how big teams play. If Courtois is available,
That's the same thing. That's
if you
what
have 2 keepers.
Godwin.
Like if you have like Chelsea that
Godwin.
have 2 keepers that are just the same, you can
Godwin.
be switching that.
Godwin. That's
Arsenal
what I-
had this
that's
guy
it.
when Emiliano Martinez was there and
Leno.
They were both fluidly moving around both.
Because
That is because both of them are best of the same head and the same mama born them, and they were not good enough. Now I'm telling you, when
Oh, wow.
when as in then.
Oh wow!
Before they ask, because for Arsenal to let them go, they're not good enough.
Oh,
But the
wow.
standard of what you want to keep, I'm saying 30%, you will still play him in the Premier League games. But we know the Champions League game, your first choice goalkeeper will always start Champions League football because that's where the main event is. Then Premier League is the other second main event. Now he's playing Premier League games, he's playing Champions League games, but you reserve 30% of the Premier League games.
Well,
30% is not too much. If you calculate how many games they have,
based on the way Kepa did for Bournemouth, I think he can handle whatever 5 games in the Premier League and the Carabao Cup for Arsenal. But let's see what happens.
My
But
own na go and concede.
Kepa is going to move to Arsenal maybe for £5 million. That deal is going to be concluded maybe this week or next week. Another striker that are going to go for is Sesko. That deal is advancing. Obviously, Arteta has won that battle. Gyökeres might not come to Arsenal. Sesko will come. He likes Sesko because Sesko can play from the wings, can play from the spine. But let's see what happens with Sesko. Sesko is going to move to Arsenal this summer. For talking about Gyökeres might still go to Arsenal, but we told you it's in even one of our podcasts. We told you that it was between Gyökeres and Sesko for Arsenal, but it's looking like Arteta is favoring Sesko over Gyökeres. Let's see if that deal is going
Just pick that guy.
let's see if that deal is going to go through.